Here's why you don't evolve. You don't evolve because you don't move fast enough. You have the ability to move fast, but you don't develop this ability and this skill because you live from your trauma. You live from a place of survival by distrusting, hiding, and storing other people's ideas in your mind. You hold on to their lives and their ideas of you, relating to them with secrets and gossip, and they're all stolen goods because none of them are you. That's living through trauma. This is the first time in our lives that we have everything that we need. We have surpassed meeting our basic needs. We have gone beyond that. We can walk into any store on any day and at any time and trade a piece of paper for anything that we could possibly think of. And we can also swipe a card. We can get food, shelter, clothing, and anything in excess of that. And yet we're still at war with our neighbors for resources we will never be able to use. Because the only thing we lack today is consciousness. That's all we lack. Consciousness bridges harmony. So if you understood that your actions were the result of millions of years of trauma, of adapting to mistakes, of reorganizing damages to create resources, you would start learning from those actions. You would look at them, reflect on them, and recognize a pattern. When you realize that your behavior is bad for you, you know that your cells are traumatized and you're trying to compensate for a past situation that no longer exists. So your cells are compensating for some situation from your ancestors, from a past environment. And when you become aware that you are behaving based on that past pattern of trauma, you start to use it as a tool. And you're no longer a slave to that behavior. You can no longer say that something, you can never really say anything is a habit or an addiction. It's a choice as soon as you become aware of it. Then all of a sudden that behavior disappears because you become conscious of it and you start not using it anymore. So when we remember that every perception from every being is a perception born of trauma that has been repeated for billions of years, we can get along with everyone because we no longer see our perception as needing to be defended as the truth. And we would instead accept everyone else's perception along with our own as just as valid and true because they have just as much right to their ideas and opinions as I do of mine. All suffering is the result of identification, and identification is defending my ideas, my thoughts, my perspective of this situation and of this person are right and yours are wrong. To evolve, you must accept yourself unconditionally, which is the practice of accepting everything, everyone, every situation, and every experience unconditionally. You always say yes. I had this the other day, thought, this being a thought, realization, epiphany, humility says yes, and arrogance says no. So, to evolve, accept yourself unconditionally, and you can practice that by accepting every moment of your life unconditionally. Always saying yes to what's happening right now because you're ready for it. That's the actual meaning of do unto others as you would yourself. There are no others. There's only you. Live deliberately. Namaste.